Welcome to Jurassic World Evolution 3. My name is John Frontier. I'm the guy who reveals things, even the things you do not want to know, because they'll scare you, confuse you, and make you wonder why these decisions were ever made. Isn't that right, non-John Frontier?
I'm not John Frontier. That is right. I am not John Frontier.
That's right, you are not John Frontier, but I am. Now see what we have to show. And Long and Proto and Loki too. Waterfall ramps and they're scaling. Woo-hoo. Reveal after reveal after reveal after reveal after reveal again. And you wonder why there's a Patagotitan showcase and they don't show sauropods fighting back at all.
Hey everybody, it's Pupsy Animations here, and looks like today we just got a Patagotitan Dinosaur showcase. And Balloon Door! It's peak! It's amazing! It brings a tear to my eye. I love it so much. This is gonna be game of the century. Game of forever. You know, I never really had, much of an, distinct, like, J-Pog thing. I didn't even know J-Pog was a thing until, like, after JWE, or, like, a little bit before, I think, with, like, Gaming Beaver. But, still, an aerial attraction is peak. I cannot deny that it is peak, and it looks peak, and it's amazing. And I will give my life for the thing, the balloon tour thing. I will put 1 billion balloon tours in all my parks. That is my promise as a president of the Jurassic World Evolution X FNAF X Godzilla weird niche thing. Well, anyways, Patagotitan. I don't really like Patagotitan. I think I've made that decently clear because, another large sauropod. Not very excited, especially since Plateosaurus was always on the table. Plateosaurus will always be on the table, Frontier, and everyone wants Plateosaurus. It is currently the most requested land species on, like, if you go to, like, okay, in the Jurassic World Evolution 3 unofficial Discord, there's like a species meta wish list. And if you go on the form that shows off, all the votes, Plateosaurus is the most voted of, like, the land species. And Frontier is, like, decently on the server. Like, I know, like, Paul Frontier is on the server. They even mentioned it on, like, the Frontier Unlocked, Discord server. So they know of the server's existence. And, they should also know, based on everyone else in the community, we want Plateosaurus. But no, we got Patagotitan. It's the best designed, non Jurassic World canon sauropod, which, isn't saying much. But still, not a big fan, since the second Titanosaurus comes out, Patagotitan goes straight into the garbage bin. And you know what? This brings me to my own little theory. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this. And I think the theory has, like, some credence, some, what the heck does credence even mean? I feel like that means, like, something. Let me search that up real quick. It means belief, and I was correct. That does kind of, line up with thinking. Well, listen. Think about it. Albertoceratops, and I mean Lokiceratops, that could be a stand-in for Diabloceratops, which, if you didn't know, let me explain. Diabloceratops was originally planned to be in Jurassic World Rebirth. Now. Look. What do we see next? Patagotitan. Patagotitan is awfully similar to Titanosaurus. Now. This is where the theory gets a little crazy. Psittacosaurus. Now, hear me out real quick. Psittacosaurus and Aquilops, which I know it's not really one-to-one, so Aquilops is more similar to Microceratus. But my point still stands. It's a small herbivore thing. So my theory is that they were originally going to have, rebirth content on launch, but, they kind of cut it out. And they had all the rigs and stuff, so, might as well, reuse most of them. Which isn't me saying that's a bunch of reused assets, but, I'm just saying it's kind of like, they plan to have Titanosaurus, so I did not just, have Patagotitan instead, or if you wanted to have Diabloceratops, you could just use Lokiceratops, since, Diabloceratops isn't in Rebirth at all, which is kind of sad. But on the bright side, balloon tours. That's really the big thing, and I'm pretty excited about balloon tours. I'm gonna be placing a bunch of them, and I'm gonna be placing a bunch of dinosaurs because it's a dinosaur park builder, and I still have a lot of faith in Frontier. Though I'm kind of disappointed that pterosaurs can't attack balloons, which I hope gets rectified in the future. Like with pterosaurs now, they can attack helicopters. Which if you came in the game after that was implemented, you didn't know that before pterosaurs could not attack helicopters at all. We didn't have those cool animations like Kets attacking a helicopter, or Pteranodon attacking a helicopter, or stuff like that. And I feel like having that would add a lot more danger to there being like a breakout. Like theoretically, your pterosaurs break out. This is especially dangerous. You have a hot air balloon. They'll just fly through the hot air balloon, and the air balloon will fall. People will die. And also, fun idea for the pterosaurs: if they escape, make them like maybe attack zip lines. Or if you had a sky gondola, please Frontier had the sky gondola. You can make them attack the sky gondola, or like you can even like the kiting thing. I think like the sky gondola led to that weird like kiting flying thing. If they added that to the game, pterosaurs could attack that too. I feel like pterosaurs should be more active in the game rather than occasionally attacking guests, making them like all other species. I'd like them to be more unique. Well, that's pretty much it for today here, and I'll see you guys next time. Is that you, Tyrannus?